The next example is karma, everybody's favorite word, karma. In this example, what am I extending? Well, where's the conjunction of consonants? The conjoined consonants are r and ma. R and ma joined together means you're going to extend the first one. The first one is ra. So I'm saying karma, karma. I'm adding a little bit extra voice or a little bit extra time to the r sound. So I'm saying karma. I'm not saying karma. I'm saying karma because it's joined with the ma sound there. Now the reason that it's important to extend the first of a conjunction of consonants is because you won't, your mantras, the Sanskrit words that you pronounce won't fit into the meter properly, and they won't fit into the song you're singing properly if you're singing them in a song. They won't fit the rhythm of the song or the rhythm of the meter if you don't add this extension of the first of the conjoined consonants. You need to add this pause or extension as appropriate to the first of the conjoined consonants in order to get the word, the rhythm of the word to fit the meter that it's in. And also to be understood if you're speaking to someone in Sanskrit. Here's another example. Tyaktapana, tyaktanapana, tyaktanapana. Now this one, tyaktanapana. Here's an example of where the vowel preceding the double na, which is the conjunction of consonants, in this case it's a long ah. See how it has the a has a line over the top of it, so it's a long ah there. So in that case, according to what I set up above there, the extension only happens after a short vowel, except that there's an exception to that, and that is if the conjunction of consonants is a double consonant, which we do have in this case. We have a double n sound. So in that case, it doesn't matter if the preceding vowel is long or short, we're still going to extend the first of the conjunction of consonants a little bit. So it's tyaktanapana. See how I'm extending that first n just a little bit, and it's voiced, so you hear it as I extend it. Tyaktanapana. And if I wasn't extending it, it would sound like tyaktanapana, like that. But I am extending it, so it's tyaktanapana. Hear the subtle difference there? A little extension of the first N there, because it's a double N. So we don't care that the previous vowel is long. That's a minor point. Don't worry if you don't catch that or you don't follow that one so much. But I do hear it when I hear Indians pronouncing these mantras. The next example is a conjunction of D followed by DH. And remember, each of those is a separate consonant. The first one is dental D. The second one is dental aspirated D. So it's D followed by D. So it's conjunction of two consonants, D and D. When you see those conjoined together, those two conjoined together like that, I'm not going to give the English example, I don't like it, but I will give the Sanskrit example. Om Prasiddhaya Namaha. Om Prasiddhaya Namaha. Notice how I'm extending the first one effectively by inserting a pause after it. Prasiddhaya. If it wasn't a double consonant, if it wasn't D followed by DH, if it was just DH, it would be prasiddha, prasiddha, prasiddha. But it is a conjunction of consonants there. It's D followed by D, so it's prasiddha. Notice the difference? It's not prasiddha, it's prasiddha. So it's hit the first D, pause, and then launch the next vowel with D. Prasiddha, prasiddha, pause, dha, like that. Or another example is buddhi, buddhi, which means intellect, or Buddha, who is some incarnation of Vishnu, Buddha. There's Buddh and and then stops the u with the da, bud, and then pause, and then da. And that's the way it's written, B-U-D-D-H-A, Buddha. Next example is a conjunction of nya, of ja and nya. So the first letter is ja, and the second one is nya. This conjunction is so common that they have a special letter for it in Devanagari script, which you can see right there next to it. Looks like that. But the important thing here is to learn how to pronounce it. And what do I have written here? A good way to think of this one, pronunciation of this one, is to think of it as the GN in the word igneous. Igneous. But with the teeth fully closed together. Some references say that it should be just the GN in igneous, but I would say a refinement of that description would be to say, yes, it's like the GN of igneous, except that you have to make sure to bring your teeth fully closed together when you say it. So it would be like you're saying igneous, igneous, which normally you wouldn't say if you're just saying the word igneous, but if you want to make it sound like this j, nya conjunction in Sanskrit, then you would have to say it igneous, with the teeth coming fully closed together. I tried to describe it a little further here. I said, note that the j, nya conjunction usually sounds more like a g, j, nya, like g, j, nya, so that the previous vowel is closed with the g, and then the j silently causes the teeth to come fully closed together, and then nya launches the next vowel with its ny sound, as in canyon. So it ends up sounding like nya. And the Sanskrit example that I give here is yajna. Yajna. Oh, there it is. Yajna. Yajna. And I'm going to say that now so you can watch my mouth. Yajna. 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 Notice how my teeth are coming fully close together when I do that. Yajna. Yajna. So that's how to pronounce that conjunction. The next one is another very common conjunction of consonants. It's k followed by sh. And this is the retroflex sh sibilant, which is the teeth not fully closed together, as in Vishnu. So when you conjoin those two, they actually have a special character in Devanagari script for that conjunction because it's so common, and it looks like that, the Devanagari character. And it's pronounced as the CT in action in English. And that's actually a pretty good example, action, of that conjunction of consonants. A Sanskrit example is akshara. Can you see that? Akshara. And now the last one, I contrived an example here. Say you ran into this conjunction of V and Y, V and Ya, then you would pronounce that as if it were the V and Y in this Russian-sounding name, Gustav Yeltsin. Gustav Yeltsin. And I'm giving that example because it shows you that there is an extending of the V sound because it's conjoined with Ya. So I'm going to go with a Sanskrit example, which is better yet. Gantavyam. There it is. Gantavyam. Or another one is Avyaktayai. Avyaktayai. Gantavyam. Gantavyam. Avyaktayai. Avyaktayai. Notice how I'm not saying Gantavyam. I'm saying Gantavyam. I'm extending the Va, which is conjoined with the Ya. Gantavyam. And again with Avyaktayai. There again, I'm extending the Va. Avyaktayai. So it's not Avyakta avyaktaya, it's avyaktaya. And then as you extend the va, it is heard rather than being silent because it is a semivowel which is voiced and heard as it's extended. So that concludes all of the cases of conjoined consonants. And next we will talk about a few acceptable variations of pronunciation.